what's up guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today we're looking at a very nice money maker no one's really talking about. I came to this idea because of the video I did, Gambling Emperor's Luck. I'll link that in the description down below for you guys to check it out. See me lose a shit ton of currency or win. What happened? No one knows except for everyone who watched the video. So we're going to jump right into this. I don't want to bore you with all my talking. I'll show you guys the map, show you how I ran it. I normally just run right here. As you can see, you already have one Emperor's Luck. So normally you get around 2-3 per map, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's a very large map to run. But normally when you just keep to the sides like this, you just shoot a little bit like this. I did most of this with the Essence Drain Contagion build. That's also on the channel, which I'll link in the description for you guys. But as you can see, very easy map to farm with both my Tornado Shot build, which you guys can look up on this channel as well, or with the Eddy Contagion build. If you want my recommendation which character to run this with, go for this one. It's much quicker in this sort of map than the Essence Drain Contagion. Essence Drain Contagion really shines when it comes to stuff like a small map, just farming all the what's it called? All the monoliths, and this is just for if you have to make some meters, some mileage, then this is what I would recommend. As you can see, the monolith is actually completely insanely freaking huge. I honestly think there's not very many maps that make the monolith this big, and I don't know why that is, because there's other maps that are fairly big, like well, let me think. Burial Chambers is very big, but the monolith isn't as large. As you can see, another card. It's another one here, and there's probably a couple more right here. Now, Island Blade is absolutely trash. I'm not going to loot everything. Here we go. That's the map. That's how you run it. You just keep to the side and then go straight into the middle. And as you can see, I'll show you on the map. We have cleared most of it. If you want, you can fully clear it. Because these monsters do have quite the chance to drop you a couple of maps, which you can sell for one. Well, most of the time you can sell them for 1 chaos each. And why we like this one is because of these cards, right? Emperor's Luck. For some reason, these sell pretty well. These sell for 1 chaos each. Sometimes if you're lucky, and I would recommend posting a couple for 2 chaos each, see if you can sell them. These sell like a beast, and the map has some pretty nice drops. It's T6, but it's actually very easy to clear. Alright, so let's get into the spreadsheet, which will be linked down in the description for you guys to look up for yourselves. This map is actually very cheap to run, as most that I recommend. This map is 1 chaos. You can get it for half a chaos if you want, and just spam trade chat or something. But if you want to get them on PoE trade, buy them in bulk. 1 chaos seems to be a fair price point anyway. As you can see, 145 chaos costs, which is nothing, honestly. Emperor's Lux 184 right here. That pays for your maps. So even if you don't sustain the map with the Elder Orb and all that sort of stuff, everything you find except for the Emperor's Lux is pure profit, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. If you look at the emblem drops, it's a little bit, it's kind of the same as any 100 maps you run, but you have to keep in mind that this is kind of a slow map when you compare it to running Glacier with like an Eddy Contagion build or a Val Arc build or anything like that. So if you want to make the most currency as fast as you can, I would honestly recommend just running either Glacier or Burial Chambers. Burial Chambers for the chance of having a Doctor, or Glacier for just farming the monoliths over and over. And I think that's the best currency farming for this league. But if you want something else, just a little bit of just a little bit of a change of scene. Maybe you want to give a little bit more shine to your movement speed tornado shot build. So you want to run a little bit larger map so you can just whoop, 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 go all around, you know. You can do that in this map, and I think it's a very nice change of scenery. I did find a natural instinct, managed to sell it for 864 chaos orbs, so I was pretty lucky with this one, but I do take that out because you're probably not going to be that lucky. All the other drops are quite simple, just some 2 6-link weapons, which is kind of lucky, I guess, but you will find this 40 chaos is not going to color the statistics any way, shape or form, if you ask me. In the end, we ended up with about 1212 chaos, which right now is probably around 6.5 exalts. That's what I think it's worth anyway. So 6.5 in 100 maps, that's fairly normal, I would say. But what you do have to keep in mind, like I said before, this map isn't as quick as Glacier. And since that is the main way of making money right now, I did expect the Emperor's Luck to have more of an impact on this map than it did. I thought maybe we would find more, or we would be able to run the maps quicker. I did run them with the Eddy Contagion build, which I don't recommend. Please run them with the Tornado Shot build if you have it, or another very high movement speed build. This is just my recommendation. And I do have to say I'm a little bit disappointed with this map. It's a nice change of scenery, but if you do not mind running Glacier over and over again, or running Burial Chambers over and over again, I do not think you have any business being in this map at all. It's a nice map to run. I think it's a fun map, it's enjoyable, but other than that, there's better currency methods out there. So that's my verdict for this map. Please leave a like on the video if you do enjoy this type of content, and please do subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of me. Next league is going to be insane. We are going to run everything. I took time off work to bring you guys content, so I would really appreciate if you guys do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. Eddy out.